Hey everyone, and welcome back. I'm Kaylin, and today is day 28 of the 30-day Pilates journey, finding your center. So yesterday we worked on that teaser, which required more of that flexion of our spine, right? That kind of scooping this way. So today we are going to find more expansion in the upper body while still staying strong here so that we can protect our lower back. So I think this one should feel really nice and opening, really opening up through here. It's one of my best ways or favorite ways to move is by opening a lot more through here, expanding, lifting. It's something that we don't do enough of every day. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. I'm going to have you actually start sitting just like this on your knees. Obviously, if this is not comfortable and you prefer a cross-legged or another position, please feel free, and then you can adjust as we go. So go ahead and start by bringing your arms down by your sides and feel your core really pulling in and up, right? Here's that, everything we've been working on, staying really lifted through here, kind of pulling everything in. It's that idea of a corset wrapping around our body. So we have our shoulders down, kind of the head lifting tall. We're gonna start first with just some side bending here, start to open up the side body and start to move the arms and the shoulders. So go ahead and start to bring this right hand to the mat as you lift the left arm up to the sky. Find that length first in the side body, and then we reach it up overhead. Now, as you're here, remember to keep pulling the shoulder down and back towards the ribs. And then go ahead and bring that arm down, switch to the other side. So right arm's gonna lift. Good, start to reach up first and then bring it over. Good, and then back to center. And again with the other side, reach up, lengthen first, and then over. Good, back to center. And again on this side. Good, let's do one more each side here. So just starting to expand more upward and over as opposed to open towards the front. But there's this idea still of staying connected into our back body as we come over so that we don't round forward. Good, and then bring that down. Now I want you to take this left arm, go ahead and let's start this way first. Let's start to go ahead and wrap it around the front of your body as you kind of round just the upper body. Don't round your lower back. Now that's going to be your exhale here. Now you're going to inhale as you start to open this arm back behind you. This is where we're starting to expand. Keep the ribs down and the belly in as you pull that arm back, looking over that shoulder. And then you exhale as you bring it around and forward. Then we inhale as you open, find that expansion without arching that lower back. Good. Inhale as you bring it up and back. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Good. Try to see if you can slide the shoulders down back even more. Maybe go a little bit farther. Good, and then exhale, bring it around. All right, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So this time, that right arm will lift. Actually, let's start just like we did before in that more of that rotated version, a little bit of rounding in that upper back. And then we inhale as we bring that arm open and back, shoulders down, core stays in. Good, exhale, round. It might even help if you keep your hands here on your rib cage and see if you can feel them popping forward too much when you bring that right arm back behind you. Good, let's do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good, inhale. Good, remember when you exhale, just rounding just slightly in that upper back. Last one, inhale, go ahead and hold it here. Deep breath in, slide the shoulders down, see if you can go a little bit further back with that arm. Good, and then exhale, bring it down and forward, and then go ahead and come back to center. Okay, now we're gonna be coming up into a side plank here, doing a similar expansion, but opening the front of the hips and the pelvis a little bit more. So I want you, actually let's start on that other arm. Oh, nope. Let's go ahead and start with that first arm you did, which is probably your left arm up on top. And then you're going to be stacked over your right arm here. Okay, so now we've got hips and pelvis pressing forward by squeezing the glutes here. Now we're just going to stay stable again in this upper body, right, and lower body. Now I want you to inhale, bring the arm up to the sky. Right now, again, engage through here as you start to open up a little bit more with that arm without popping the ribs. Now this time we exhale, as you bring that arm down, you're just tapping it to the mat, towards the mat, right? And then we inhale as you open back up, find a little bit more expansion. Exhale, again, the pelvis doesn't move, just that upper body rounds a little bit. Inhale as you open and expand. Good, exhale, round. Good, inhale. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, last one. Inhale, bringing that arm back and pull those shoulder blades down and together. If you can keep the ribs still as you start to open that arm back behind you just a little bit more. Good, and then bring the arm down to touch the mat, and then go ahead and lower the hips all the way down. All right, we're gonna switch to the other side. So you can see here as we're starting to come up, that's challenging your center more, and you need to find that stability, right? You gotta work deeper to find that stability in order to find that expansion. All right, so again, glutes working, hips pressing forward, right over that left hand. Press yourself away from the mat, slide the shoulder down, and then we lift through this top arm. Now go ahead and start to, again, bring this arm back as you expand through your collarbone. And then you exhale as you come down, tap the fingers to the mat. Good, bring the arm back up. Good, engage strong through your center. And then exhale, tap it back down. Good, so we lift. Good, squeeze those glutes. Pull the belly in and up. Open that arm back. Exhale. You've got 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Last one. Hold here. Again, squeeze the shoulders together. Good, glutes. Engage. And then go ahead and bring the hand down, and then lower the hips, coming all the way down. All right, coming into all fours now. So hands and knees. And we're gonna work through a little cat-cow first. And I want you to think about that cow shape. We did that a little bit yesterday in day 27. So we're gonna do similar today. So sitting up in your neutral spine first. And then you're gonna start to expand through your chest as you inhale, draw the shoulders down, lifting through the heart, good. And then drop the belly just a little bit, and then we exhale as you round, good, lifting through center. And inhale again, expand, exhale, round. Good, keep that core strong as you expand. Exhale. 2 more. And round. Last one, hold it here. Again, sliding the shoulders down, right? Pull the belly in as you lift the heart and chest. Good, exhale to round. All right, so now we're gonna start doing a little bit more expansion and rotation with the single arm again in a different positions. Now we're in all fours. I want you to take this right arm and you're gonna bring it off the mat. So we're gonna kind of do like we're threading the needle, but I want you to focus more on that opening as we twist open, okay? So with this right arm, keep pulling in with your core, lower belly, all right? And so stay strong here as you open that right arm up to the sky. Slide the shoulders down and back. And then we're gonna exhale. Don't even bend this left elbow. Just come under enough to sweep that left or right arm under. And then you're gonna bring that arm back open towards the sky. Expand, inhale here. Exhale. Good, inhale to open. And exhale. Good. With each exhale, right, we're deepening the belly, deepening the core. And then keep that, hold that as you inhale, open. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Good. Go ahead and bring that hand down to the mat. And we're going to switch to the other side. All right. So right hand on the mat, shoulder connected down. So this pelvis is staying in that neutral position throughout this whole movement. So inhale, we're going to lift left arm up to the sky now. Exhale, don't round that lower back, just round the upper back a little bit as you thread that needle through. Good. Inhale as you open it back up. Exhale. And inhale, open. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. Now go ahead and come down to your forearms here. And you're going to find a forearm plank where we step 1 foot back at a time. All right, so find that center here, right? Belly pulling in and up because we're going to start to move this into a side plank, finding some more expansion. So again, challenging the core more. So start to rotate onto your left forearm. And then you are on this side plank here. Now feel free to come down to your knees. Start to bring this other arm up to the sky, right arm lift. Good. Squeeze your glutes, pull everything in, and then we expand that right arm back. Good. Go ahead and bring this down. Come back through center through regular plank, switching to the other side. Good. Hold here. Good. Find that center. Left arm lift. Good. And open the chest up. Expanding. Good. Go ahead and bring that arm down. Switch again. Good. So you're going to find here, if you don't pull into your center, you will tip backwards. So it is imperative that you find your core, because if not, you're going to fall back. So this one, you can't really cheat here. Now feel free to come to your knees if you need to. Good. And again, on that left arm, right arm lift. Good. Expand here. Nice. And again to the other side. Good. Lift. Core in. Glutes are squeezing. Pull that arm back. Good. Last one or last set. Good. Lift up. Good. Expand. Good. Bring it down. Last one. Good. Belly in. Lift up. Reach it open. And then come back down to your forearms. Find that forearm plank. Come down to your knees and then lower yourself all the way to the mat. All right, now from here, we're gonna work on our swan. So these exercises on our belly, a lot of this again is that centering, but a lot of it is that extension work, that expansion. So hands underneath the shoulders. Start to press the pubic bone down into the mat as you pull your belly up. Reach those legs long and engage your glutes. And we press into the hands as we lift into swan. And then we lower back down. Good, doing that again. Press into the hands. Good, think of really pulling the shoulders down and back. Elbows stay down, stay by your sides. And then you lower. And again, press down to lift up. Good. And lower. You've got one more. Strong in lower body, lifting in the upper body. And then we lower. All right, now I want you to bring your arms back by your sides with the palms facing down. And now we're gonna lift upper and lower body together. So we're gonna take an inhale. As we lift up, we'll start to lift the arms, lift the legs. Really think of pulling the shoulders down, pulling them down and back. Good, and then we lower. Good, do that again. Lift it up. Hopefully you feel already a little bit more open in the collarbone here, in the chest after that work that we've just done. Good. Lift up, reach the fingers long, slide the shoulders back, and then lower. You've got 2 more. Last one, belly in first. Good, lift and lengthen. And then we lower all the way back down. All right, so now I want you to bring your left hand underneath your forehead. Elbow's gonna be up to the side. And I want you to take your right foot. You're gonna bend that knee, that right leg, and then go ahead and grab it with your right hand. Now, we're gonna start to lift and lower we're gonna lift the upper body and then just that right leg while we're holding onto it with the foot. So what that means is you're gonna stay centered here. Slide the shoulders down, pull the belly in first. Keep that left leg grounded. Inhale as you lift upper body. Now you're centered here, upper body, but just that right leg is lifting up into the hands. And then you lower back down. And again, lift up and lower. Good. Belly in, lift and lower. Last one on this side. Good. Try to keep those knees pulling together, right? So try not to pull that right leg out to the side. Lower it down. Slowly release that leg. Let's go ahead and switch arm and leg. All right. So pull those knees together. Shoulders sliding down. Now start to inhale. Pull the belly in. Lift up, left leg, upper body lift. Good, and lower. And again, lifting up and lower. Good, 2 more. Now, as always, if this is too much, you can modify and just bring both hands under your forehead and lift just your upper body, okay? You don't have to add that knee bend if that doesn't feel good. So now from here, we are going to, if you were able to do those single legs, you're now gonna grab 1 foot at a time. Okay. Now, again, if this is too much, I want you to stick with your regular swan. Otherwise, keeping those legs together, shoulders rolling down and back, start to lift both legs and your upper body. And then lower back down. Good, do that again. Start to set up, belly in. Good, lifting. And lower. You just have 1 more just like this. Good, you got this. Inhale. And exhale. Coming all the way down. And poof, now I've magically transported myself to my home and into different clothes. And this is what happens when you film by yourself in the studio. The rest of that video that you were doing ended up completely blurry. So we've had to adjust. So here we are. So let's go ahead and finish up. We're gonna bring ourselves into a child's pose. Go ahead and press yourself back, knees wide, feet together. And stretch out that lower back here. Go ahead and bring your forehead to the mat. Take a couple deep breaths. And again, deep breath in. And exhale. We release. All right, we're gonna go ahead and flip ourselves over onto our back for a little bit of bridging here. So coming all the way down. We're actually just gonna hold our bridge and we're just gonna adjust what we normally do. So just a small change. So setting your feet right into parallel, and then we're gonna go ahead and lift the hips here. And I want you to, again, engage the glutes and then tuck your arms under your body. See if you can kind of snuggle your shoulders underneath you and clasp your hands here behind your back. And we're just gonna hold this. This just opens up the front of the chest and the shoulders a little bit more into that expansion, which is what we're working on today.
So just go ahead and breathe here. And if this is too uncomfortable or you can't go and you can't grab your hands, just bring your hands down onto the mat like we normally do and just hold that. And just find that neutral alignment here of the ribs in line with the pelvis. And you're in that nice straight line, lengthening that lower back. Good. And another breath, deep inhale. And exhale. Last breath here. Then go ahead and unclasp the hands, roll the spine all the way back down. All right, rock yourself up to a seated position. We're gonna move into our reverse table or reverse plank here. So we're gonna go ahead and bring the hands to these sides of the mat so they're just about underneath the shoulders. And I want you to turn your fingers out so that you can get a little bit more expansion in the chest here. So reverse table is going to be your modification where you step the feet down and then lift up with your knees still bent. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that option first. So go ahead and press into the hands as you lift up. You feel this beautiful, again, expansion in the front of the chest here. And then go ahead and lower back down. So go ahead and stay with that there, or you can find reverse plank where we go ahead and extend the legs longer. So we're gonna go ahead here and press into the hands as we lift. Good, find this beautiful straight line here from the shoulders to the toes. Good, press down to lift up with the upper body, and then we lower the hips back down. Let's go ahead and do that again. Press down to lift up. Sorry that my dog here is in the way, Remy. Remy, good boy, good. And then go ahead and lower, bring it all the way down. Good, let's do one more. Press down to lift up, expanding here. The more you can press up with the arms, the more you can engage into the back body to lift. And then we go ahead and lower. Good, all right. So now we're gonna go ahead and lay on your side for a little pinwheel. So we're gonna just use this to kind of continue in this expansion and find a little bit more rotation in the upper body. So go ahead and prop yourself onto your bottom arm, take this top arm forward. And we're gonna do this more in a, not in a circle, but just by bringing the arm back. So I want you to go ahead and start to take this top arm, start to sweep it up towards the sky, and then we open it back behind you as you let that shoulder drip down towards the floor. Now your knees and your hips stay stacked here, and then you go ahead and sweep that arm back forward. Good, let's do that again. Opening here. Good. Feel how gravity just lets that arm and that shoulder drip down towards the mat, and then go ahead and bring it back forward. Good, let's do a couple more on this side. Open. Good, and back over. And last one. Good, and bring it back over. Good, go ahead and sit on up. And we'll go ahead and switch to the other side. So if you've been doing a lot of my videos, you may have seen our new little kitty. She is probably just under 4 months old now. And you probably haven't seen her in any of the past videos. So that is Billy. Good, and again, reach that arm forward, open it up, expand. Good, and bring it back over. Good, let's do a couple more. Good, and back forward. And last one. This is beautiful rotation here too in the upper body. Good, and bring it back forward. Good, go ahead and come to lay on your back now. And just go ahead and bring the knees into your chest and rock a little bit here, side to side. Good, and then go ahead and move those knees in a circle, massaging out that lower back. And and go ahead and reverse it. Okay, go ahead and bring the knees into the chest, rock up to a seated position, and you can go ahead and turn to face forward, just coming into a nice, comfortable seat. So hopefully you feel more open and expanded through this front body. So this expansion work that we did today is one of my favorite ways to move. I feel that I get very tight through here, so I always feel so much freer and more open when I do these exercises. So hopefully you guys feel the same, right? And we're always doing this expansion work with that connection that we talked about here, right? So we can stay stable and strong here and then feel like we can get this beautiful opening. So I hope you guys enjoyed this today, day 28. We only have 2 more days to go. So proud of you guys for sticking with it. If you'd like to check out a couple more videos after this, I'm going to go ahead and link to a lower body video here. And then I'm also going to link to a core workout here. So go ahead and check those out. Thank you guys again so much. And I look forward to seeing you back here on the mat for day 29.